Hey guys, welcome. Today's topic is 17 most mystical and unique beaches in the world. When someone says beach, you probably think of yellow or white sand, rolling waves, bright sunlight, and a beer or fruity cocktail. But beaches come in far more different shapes and colors than some of us might have expected. Here are 17 beaches that, in one way or another, might not be anything like the beaches you're used to. Take a look at the exquisite travel list of the most mystical and unique beaches in the world. For the ones who are looking at out-of-the-world travel destinations to go to, here you go. Pink Sand Beach, Bahamas. Beaches. How does sand turn pink? Is it even possible? Yes, it is possible, and here is how it turns pink. The pink hue comes from foraminifera, a microscopic organism that actually has a reddish-pink shell, while the sand is a mix of coral, shells, and calcium carbonate. Beaches. It sounds like a science project, but in truth, it's one of the most magical things we've seen. It is not the only beach with pink sand. There are some magnificent beaches out there with the same effect, and you can find the list here. Go visit any pink beach and you'll find yourself amazed at what nature can do with simple things. Extreme plane landings at Mayho Beach, St. Martin Beaches. Now if you want to get nose to nose with an aircraft, and want to do this in the luxury of a sunny beach with a few drinks down, this is the place to be. Beaches. The sound of the landings is enough to give you a few goosebumps every landing. The beach is a busy tourist spot just because of this crazy and noisy surrounding. Jökulsárlón, Iceland. If you are a person who doesn't believe in global warming, this place is screaming out loud of the various impacts of global warming. You'll get to see various pictures from old times in the local shops of the before and now of beach. You'll find ice melted into diamond-like pieces and occasionally break off into big chunks of ice. Beaches. It is rather scary to see the breaking of the ice glaciers. The place is worth a visit to realize the impacts of global warming and also cherish what's there and what nature has given us. Many movies, songs, and famous photographers have been covering this place's beauty. Thanks to that small river leading to the ocean, the lagoon is filled with fish, and seals regularly gather at the river mouth to feed, along with huge numbers of seabirds. The black sand is because of volcanic remains. Beaches. The black volcanic sand on this Icelandic beach contrasts beautifully with the white and glassy chunks of ice. The Moraki boulders, dragon eggs, in Koiko Beach, New Zealand. They occur scattered either as isolated or clusters of boulders within a stretch of beach where they have been protected in a scientific reserve. You'll find great big identical rocks. They originally formed in ancient seafloor sediments around 60 million years ago. Beaches. The boulders on this New Zealand beach are concretions, balls of sedimentary rock harder than the sedimentary earth that formed around them, which has long since washed away. These boulders get uncovered and smoothed by pounding waves. Unique Glass Beach in California. Unusual beaches. Nature has it in her to turn trash into something beautiful. This is an amazing example of how Mother Nature turned a dumping ground of glass into a magnificent display of color and created a mosaic art for you. Glass Beach is a beach in McCarraker State Park near Fort Bragg, California. Unusual beaches. When this beach filled in 1949, the dump was moved north to what is now known as Glass Beach, which remained an active dump site until 1967. The amount of glass has reduced, but efforts are being made to replenish the beach with more glass. It's a much debated topic in the region. It sure is beautiful and a must-witness spot. Hidden Beach in Marietta, Mexico. Unusual beaches. The Marietta Islands. Think of a place that is uninhabited and secluded from the world. This is the place. These islands are on the coast of Nayarit, Mexico. The island is protected from fishing and hunting by the government and therefore houses a variety of flora and fauna in the region. Unusual beaches. Volcanic activity is said to be the cause of the origin of this magnificent wonder of Mother Nature. This is a place for snorkeling and scuba diving. Humpback dolphins and whales often this site, along with great variety of birds and other fishes as well. It's a heaven that's worth a visit. Maldives Beach. That looks like starry night sky. Beaches. The Marietta Islands. Think of a place that is uninhabited and secluded from the world. This is the place. These islands are on the coast of Nayarit, Mexico. Beaches. The island is protected from fishing and hunting by the government and therefore houses a variety of flora and fauna in the region. The Beach of the Cathedrals, Ribadeo, Spain beaches Praia das Cathedrals, or the Beach of the Cathedrals, is one of the most well-kept secrets in Spain, and this beach is special in a way that the effects of high tide and low tide are so evident that you can literally see the difference in the images of the same place taken at different times. The water is the artist again, and here it has created caves and cathedral-like structures out of rocks that look like great arches. Beaches owing to such wonderful architectural triumphs, the beach is considered in 2013 to be the second best beach in all of Europe. The color of this glorious landscape changes in different light, and the sun's reflection off the pools of water left behind in the sand create a truly cinematic atmosphere where, during sunset, rays of sun seem to ooze out of the high stone walls. Green sand in Cura, French Guiana. When nature comes to making its own art, it makes glamorous outcomes. This beach is an outcome of hot lava meeting cold sea water. The sand is formed due to mineral olivine, which is formed by lava as it cools the sea. This place looks literally out of this world, making it feel like another planet altogether. It's magnificent and peaceful. A must-go. Beaches Papakolea Green Sand Beach, Hawaii. It's one of the 2 sand beaches in the entire American coastline. The beach itself is carved in a 49.000 years old cinder cone belonging to the Mauna Loa volcano that contains the green crystals, olivines, that give the beach its name. Now it's not just green-colored sand. It has crystals that are green in color, making it a treasure chest for nature enthusiasts and travelers looking for unique places to visit. Swimming is possible, but sometimes the surf is tough. Beaches it's absolutely untouched, so make sure you take something to eat and drink when you go there. There are also no lifeguards, and you'll rarely find tourists there, making it absolutely exclusive. You might find tourists, however, in the summers. Beaches Giant's Causeway Beach, Ireland. This World Heritage Site has many myths created, based on the hexagonal shapes that are almost perfect in shape and are interlocked. The Giant's Causeway lies at the foot of the basalt cliffs along the seacoast on the edge of the Antrim Plateau in Northern Ireland. It is made up of some 40,000 massive black basalt columns sticking out of the sea. Beaches. The dramatic site has inspired legends of giants striding over the sea to Scotland. These were formed when hot lava rose to the surface of the beach and cracked up into unique hexagonal shapes. Beach Punaluu Black Sand Beach, Hawaii. Imagine a picture-perfect beach which also has a free habitat of hawksbill turtles and green turtles basking in the sun, and you won't mind sharing space, will you? The black and is because of the volcanic eruptions and the effect of hot lava meeting the waters. There are underwater freshwater springs in Punaluu Bay. Beach. The water from these springs is cold and drifts on top of the salt water because salt water is denser than fresh water. This can sometimes give you the strange feeling of swimming in water of 2 temperatures, cold and warmer, at the same time. They also have great number of activities on the beaches. Beaches Red Sand Beach, Rabida, Galapagos. If you take surprises well, this is the place to go to. Galapagos has been famous since Charles Darwin stepped foot on the island for researching on various species there. When you step foot on this island, you will be greeted by a colony of sea lions. They are usually up for a click or two, but beware of the bull sea lion. They sometimes take being protective a bit too seriously. Beaches. If you are a photography enthusiast, then this place will give you a lot of unique pictures and beauty you'll find unparalleled. If you love seeing animals in their natural habitat and birds as well, go ahead and book tickets right away for Galapagos. It's worth every penny. Beaches Shell Beach, Shark Bay, Australia. Another beach added in the World Heritage Sites list. Imagine a beach with no sand? Can't do that, right? Well, this beach will give your imagination a boost. Fill it up with shells. Shells are found till about 10 meters deep here, and it's all shell, no sand. You have to go the Old Perla restaurant if you are in town, since this restaurant was built using these shells from the beach. Beach on a still day. The ocean at Shell Beach transforms into a palette of the most intense greens and blues, and the water is very salty, hypersaline, making it easy to float for those who aren't strong swimmers, similar to the Dead Sea in Jordan. Pfeiffer Purple Sand Beach, California. Realize that not all the sand on the beach at Pfeiffer is purple. There are patches generally along the northern part of the beach. It comes from manganese garnet in the hills being eroded and washed down the creek to the beach. Beaches. You are more likely to see the purple sand after winter storms. Sometimes the color appears more pinkish and others report some green color at times. Best time to make it to the beach is early morning. You'll find parking and also have a good time at the beach before it fills up. Beaches. The purple sand at this beach, which is only found in patches, is formed when manganese garnet deposits in the surrounding hills erode into the sea. Vik Beach, Iceland. The name Iceland does ring a bell and make you imaging just ice and bone-chilling winds. Yup. You're right. It is, but it's also breathtakingly beautiful. People come here to swim the Arctic seas and other daredevils come here to surf the ocean. Iceland is a land of great volcanic activities and hence the sand on the beaches is black in color. You'll find a lot of tourists, so to avoid them, try making it to the beach early in the morning, which is when the sand will be almost untouched and photographers can get their best shots. Beaches. Cave Beach in Algarve, Portugal. These are untouched caves and there are many ways to reach there, but some people are swimming to them. Here is why. The boat tours take you around but don't allow you to get off on the beach and show you the caves from close by, but you can't get that experience of relaxing on the beach and spending time and just being at peace. You also need to be aware of the sea conditions and make sure the surfs are calm for a swim. A better alternative would be to hire a kayak at any of the many kayak rentals there locally. You'll have to bargain with them for a good price, and it is a better way to get to the caves rather than tiring yourself getting there, and there is no guarantee that the tides won't go high by the time you have to leave the place and might end up getting stuck there. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. It inspires us.